There we go. So Kerbal's loading up. I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be back in a minute. There. Switch to that. That seems like it works. All right. So now I know I was planning a rescue mission for the base that's currently in orbit of Minmus. But I'm not sure if I launched it yet. Or if I have to launch it today. I think I launched it already. I think it's already on the way. I should be able to do something about that today. Plus, I don't think I had a whole lot of stuff currently in flight that needed my attention right now. That base was really the one thing that I was focusing on last time I streamed this game. Morning, JD. How you doing? Don't know yet. Not awake enough. I'm doing pretty good. I've just been forcing myself to stay up so I can get back on my night shift schedule. After I took a few days vacation because I was going hunting, and it was a successful hunt, so I'm happy. What happened? I changed the title of the stream, and I think over on YouTube it just creates a new event completely whenever I do that, and I didn't think about it. So you probably had to switch. Alright. And what I did is I switched games because everything went horribly wrong. So I didn't want to play more Darkest Dungeon today. Alright, let's have a look at our situation here. Cargo base repair ship. Yeah! Okay, that's the thing. Okay, we got a maneuver right there. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was hoping for. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's what I remember. That is where I remember we were. We just launched a rescue mission with Valentina, Bill, and Bob. And we're going to go repair the base that we have. Ah, okay. I was like, we're really low on fuel, but we're actually fine. Good morning, Gogley. I just switched over from Darkest Dungeon because everything went horribly wrong. Speaking of things going horribly wrong, your bounty hunter in the Darkest Dungeon save is now dead. So, depending on what you qualify as what's good, that happened. Other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Just came back from hunting season. Went hunting with my dad, as I do every year. And it was a very successful hunt, which is why I didn't stream for a few days. Johnny, oh boy, holy shit, dude. It's been years and years and years. Bruh. It's been forever. How you been, man? I do remember the TRZ days. It's been a hot minute. Okay. We got a slight maneuver to do here. Just teeny tiny. There you go. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Okay. I'm going to min-miss. I said min-miss. Why? Let's do... There we go. That's what I was hoping for. Now we get an encounter. I'm going to have to figure out exactly... No, just focus on that. I want to see... Okay. It's going... No. This is my target. So... Oh, Leo, I'm definitely not the only one. We're gonna need to go South Pole here, I think. Yeah, because that's going that way, and these are the things I need to catch up to. So we're gonna need to go South Pole. I need a very slight correction maneuver. My UI is currently freaking out because we're on the very, very edge of an encounter here. This is not a great approach. All right. We're going to run with that. It's going to be a bit tricky. This is a very low orbit, too. That goddamn drill. Okay. Yes, JD, I said drill. There's actually a drill on this ship. Too bad Frog isn't here. Wall? Only Frog's wall, not mine. So, okay, it's gonna go there, so I'm gonna have to make a major right turn about there. Okay, that'll do, I guess. Let's go for that one first. Okay, and then we're gonna line up the burn. There we go. This ship is not cooperating very much. Why do you refuse to point in the direction I want you to point? Are you out of electricity? You're out of electricity. That explains things. I didn't equip this thing with solar panels, didn't I? Come on, just point the right direction, please. There we go. Yeah, Johnny, I took a very, very long break. Several years, in fact. But, I've been back streaming for a couple months now. And it's been pretty good. So, I'm happy about that. Alright, we're gonna have a maneuver right there. And I kind of have to line this up. Something like that, maybe? Nope, that's a bit much. That's not looking too bad. 5 degrees. 3 degrees. 0.6 degrees. Freaking fantastic. That means I'm basically completely lined up. The lack of electricity is a bit concerning here. The lack of electricity is definitely concerning here because that really kind of messes with my maneuverability. I've got a ton of RCS fuel though, so I should be able to handle it that way. I'm kind of hoping. Especially once the big tank is gone, I'll be able to spin a lot easier because it's going to separate right there. It's going to separate right there, so just the upper part should be easy peasy. Keep making... Yeah, Johnny, man, it's been... I mean, I hope you've been good. It's been years since I heard of you, dude. Yeah, I took... I didn't stream for like 4 years-ish. Streamed a tiny bit at the beginning of the pandemic, but barely. Because I got swamped with work because of the pandemic. So I kind of quit at that moment. and then restarted a couple months ago. And I've been making pretty steady progress since. So things have been going pretty well. Okay, so we got this rocket on the way to Minmus. We're gonna see if the rescue mission could be any good. We're gonna have to... yeah, we're gonna have to time warp this. So let us time warp this. I don't have any outstanding alarms right now. So I'm just gonna do that. Freaking beautiful, look at that. Okay. And so, yep, new SOI. There should be a moon around here. Ah, there it is. It's right there. Yep. And here. Just like that. Okay. Gonna want to turn a bit here. Beautiful. Absolutely perfect. Okay. 31-second burn. That's a pretty significant burn. Do I have enough in the big tank? I still have enough in the big tank for that. So we're going to keep running with the big tank for as long as I can, because I don't have a ridiculous amount of fuel right now. So I am going to want to run with this for as long as I can. Just gonna want to time this right, because this is this kind of needs to be a precision maneuver. Yeah, we see carbon all the way there. Minmus is right there. Very pretty. It's a good time to drop a save. 31-second burn. How much gimbal do I have on this thing? Decent amount. Should be able to turn a bit while I'm burning. Right there. Just like that. I could use all 5 right now, but I don't want to, because I want to save on fuel. Operation D-Spinner is coming along quite nicely. We're getting into Minmus orbit right now, and it is starting to line up pretty well. Less than a degree here of difference on the old orbit. So we're gonna target the higher one first, because I think it might be a bit easier to reach that one, that fuel processor thing. So that's kind of what we're going to be aiming for. We also ran out of electricity on the way there, but now because I just burned a bunch of fuel, the engine actually did give us our reaction wheels back. And I'm going to burn some more to get my orbit down. So, we're going to do that. Oh, that's almost a perfect encounter already. Oh, that is fantastic. That's a 10-kilometer separation. That is amazing. Oh, I am running with that. Okay. We're spinning that way, so I could time warp here. There we go. It's right there. Oh, that's great. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to go into target mode. So the goal here is going to be to park ourselves as close to it as we can. And then we're going to send our engineer out. No. Wrong vector. Come on. Get back here. Space shenanigans, indeed. All right. What are we doing? We are rescuing. The problem is, all right. So if I got, if I drop a quick save, basically we got this thing, which is part of a base. It's part of a base that I intended to land on Minmus. The big problem with it is that this thing does not have reaction wheels at all. So when I try to burn in order to land it, it goes completely out of control. And because of that, what we did is we have this ship that we just brought in. We got a couple of, we got a few reaction wheel parts right here. And Bill is going to step out, install 2 reaction wheels on that part of the base. And after that, we're going to fly down to the other part of that base, which also has the same issue. Install reaction wheel on that as well. And then we land the base. I also have a docking port on top of this thing, which should allow us to only have to fly back up to the space station we have up there. If Bill falls and doesn't come back, we're fucked. That's as simple as that. We're fucked. All right. I'm going to have to RCS over here. We're going to make some very minute maneuvers here. Alright, that is not looking too bad. Now what I want to do is I want to try to turn around. There we go. We're spinning nice and slow here. Because the one big flaw I have on the ship is that it doesn't have any Solar panels. I completely forgot about that. So that's unfortunate. Luckily, I could still control it. So I'll run with that. We're going to get a very close encounter right there. This is where I'm going to try to park myself by it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to time warp forward a bit. Not too fast. Okay. That's my target. Right there. 2.5 kilometers away. We're getting into physics range right now. Because it's at 2.2. And then I'm going to start burning very slowly here. To start reducing my relative speed. Okay, 3 meters per second. There we go. Thank you, Sir Spindly Bones. Alright, we've got ads currently running over on Twitch. I don't know if I should pause for that. I am going to pause for that because I need water and I need a bathroom break. Be right back. There we go. Fantastic. I got some water. Ads are over. And we've got an approach to do. We're coming in nice and slow. So this should be fairly easy. I'm basically completely lined up already. First solid place. Hi. How you doing today? Good morning. Okay, I need to park myself a bit closer to that. There we go. That does not look terrible at all. We're basically on a collision course with this thing, which I definitely don't want, but I want to park myself as close to it as I can because we need to be installing some stuff on that vessel. So, yeah, this is a very good place to drop a quick save, and I'm going to get as close as I dare. I'm going to do that. Get into docking mode here. There we go. Basically parked now. I think that's as good as we're going to get. I'm going to want to spin this thing around. Where's my target? There we go. Whoa! I'm spinning way too fast. What in the... Why? You're not being very cooperative today, ship. Okay, I need you to cooperate more than that. Oh, I'm gonna crash now. No, 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 no. Don't you frickin' dare. This thing is spinning in every possible way except where I want it to go. Please stop doing that. I am burning through my RCS fuel at a ridiculous rate right now. No. Off docking mode. Just there. Just right there. Now please cooperate. Why are you spinning so much? I need to park myself by this thing. And right now it's doing everything but what I want it to do. I don't have a ton of time here. Where's the hatch on this thing? There. Okay. Spin. Okay. Screw this. I can't afford to not be able to maneuver right now. So I'm ditching the big tank right away. It's a waste of fuel, but I need to be able to maneuver. No, other way, other way, other way. Like that. There we go. This is now this is going where I want. Okay, 0.1 meters is something I can handle. All right, Bill. No, yeah, Bill, you're going to be the one stepping out. Bill, I don't think you're going to need a parachute. There's no air around here. And Bill, no, let's pin that. There we go. Bill isn't going to need to... Oh, crap. Okay. That's going to be tricky. Okay, I'm going to keep that there. Bill's going to step out. We're going to go on a little expedition here. Going to go straight into construction mode. Oh, crap. It's still too far away. All right. Get back on, Bill. I'm still too far away. Come on. Grab the ladder. Get back in. All right. I need to be closer than that. All right, that's about as good as we're going to get, I think. Bill, step back out. There we go. And then get jetpack. Beautiful. There you go. There's one. Fantastic. Bumping a bit, but it should be fine. Those are green. There. Beautiful. Okay. That's as good as we're going to get here. That is, yep, I'm okay with this. I'm very okay with this. This is fine. Grab the ladder, get back in. Oh, all right. Now you have reaction wheels. You can now stabilize in a way that works. You're also out of electricity because your solar panel's off. Well, it's covered right now. So if I do that, then it should uncover and you should get some electricity back. Yeah. Oh, you're in docking mode. That's why you can't spin. Okay. So at least now, this thing has electricity. It sees the sun. It has reaction wheels. This is, yeah. This is about as good as I'm going to get. Very good. All right. Now time to switch targets to that guy over there. And if I want to switch target to that guy over there, what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to go right here. And I'm going to want to raise up my orbit so this thing catches up to me. This thing maneuvers a lot easier now that I don't have the big fuel tank getting in the way. Right there. Okay. And then it's going to catch up to me about here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a maneuver right there and... Okay. About here is going to be the next time we do anything about this. Well, I'm probably going to do something like that. There we go. So just gonna time warp to that. Yeah, you know what? I could look at the fuel processor here. Where did I want to land this thing? I wanted to land it there. Actually coming up to a pretty good occasion to land this thing already. I'm going to switch to it. Going to attempt a landing with our hastily repaired base part thing. Yeah, this thing actually controls now. Okay. Very, very nice. I am going to want to line up a bit better. Completely fucked up that maneuver. Let's redo that. Okay, there we go. That's what I want. Anti-normal right there. Why am I spinning so much again? Are the reaction wheels not strong enough? Why am I spinning so much? And especially, why am I spinning completely out of control? Yes, sir, Spindly Bones. The problem that I have right now, I got some rockets under this thing. The problem is, I think my weight isn't distributed in a way that this thing can keep control. I mean, JD, more often than not, more rockets, I would agree with that. The problem is I'm already in orbit. I can't add more rockets while I'm out there. As much as I want to add more rockets, not with that attitude. I mean, I would have to bring more rocket. Not saying that it's not doable, but it is pretty tricky. Every time I try to boost even the tiniest bit, it just spins completely out of control. That... JD, with God, anything is possible? I mean... You're not wrong, but you're also not right. Because, you know, Darkest Dungeon just a second ago proved to us that God doesn't exist, so... There's that. Even the slightest little boost gets me completely out of control. This thing is gonna crash and burn in the most horrible way, isn't it? Just like everything else in this stream, really. Seems legit. I thought adding more reaction wheels to it would do the job, but clearly it doesn't. Why is it focusing the sun right now? Spinning that way, I might be able to compensate here. I'll throw a thrust limiter at about 50% on this side, because I think this side is a lot lighter than the other one, and that's why it's spinning so goddamn much. Okay. That's not working. Might be the other side. Come on, get back. Snacks are very important. Worst. Alright? Snacks are extremely important, should never be neglected. So yes, full-size fridge. So. It's spinning that way. So this thing is too powerful compared to the other one. Let's get it to 80. At least I'm in, like, a high enough orbit that I'm not gonna crash and burn. So, that's a start. And by that I mean that I'm not gonna crash and burn yet. Oh, there we go. Okay, compensating the engines the way I did seems to have mostly stabilized it. All right. We might actually be able to land this thing. I'm aiming for that part of the planes down there, so... right there. That looks pretty good. Yeah, that engine, it's well, I've got engines on each end. The problem is this thing is a fuel tank, and right now it's mostly full, so it weighs more than this thing. And the balance is actually going to start getting thrown off as I burn fuel. But I didn't really have any other way to be able to land this thing. So we're gonna, yep, bring out the wheel. And we're going to attempt a landing because fuck it. So let's drop a save. Yeah, with using a thrust limiter on one side, I seem to mostly be able to keep balance here. And I'm going to keep a close eye. Oh, my BRB's still up. You're right. I should remove that. Thanks for the heads up. So, if I do that... okay. As we can see, it's still... okay. Yeah, already, while burning a bit of fuel, the balance is starting to... so we're gonna have to keep playing with that throttle limiter on the engine. All right. And now, if I could kind of line up right there. That's basically right there is my target. That plane right there is where I want to be landing. So... I mean, Verst, it is, this playthrough is modded. It's just not, well, it is modded. Let's just put it that way. I've got 817 different mods. It's just I don't have a solar system mod. Okay, that was a bit too much. Right there. Let us start killing some sideways velocity here. I basically want to get nearly vertical by the time we get to these planes, so this is going to be a very tricky landing. And we have ads running over on Twitch, so I'm gonna wait so that the people over on Twitch don't miss the landing. The ads are running. We're going to be waiting. Got a little minute. I'll just stretch out. There we go. Yeah, you back on board, Verst? That's good. I still have technically 30 seconds left on the ad break, just in case anybody else gets it. Also, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. And now ads are over for everybody, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. That sound a bit sus? Absolutely not. I have no idea what you're talking about. My follow sound is not suspicious in any way, shape, or form. Alright. We're going to point this thing retrograde now. We're not completely going vertical trajectory, but almost. And I still need to be going forward a bit. Because the only thing that would be even more of a nightmare than landing this thing the way it is having to land it on a slope. So... Okay, now that engine is a bit too strong, so I'm going to reinforce that one a bit. There we go. Too strong, too powerful. 84 was too much. say 83. Verse, this is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. We're not completely running out of altitude anyways. We're doing fine. See? Just a bit more. Let's see, 83.5 maybe? I'd like you to spin back into place though. That'd be appreciated. Come on. Point the right way. This is not looking too bad. Honestly, as long as I could keep it the right way up. See, this is fine. I'm gonna land at a slight wheelie. But this is fine. This is fine. Nothing's on fire. We're good. See? This is actually decently stable right now. And we've got a kilometer to go. With just slight amount of burning. We're slowing down at a rate that should allow us to land in a relatively safe way. We got plenty of fuel. Yeah, Min-Mist doesn't have much gravity, so we can compensate quite a lot here. See, 5 meters per second, that's absolutely viable landing speed right now. We're good. We got this. There we go. Frickin' beautiful. Brakes on. Engines off. Absolutely wonderful. And now with the brakes off, I can actually drive this thing around. If I need to. Which, considering it has docking ports on each end, is gonna be of use. Because the other bit, that's still in space, we're gonna be landing same way, kind of in the same vicinity, and then we're gonna plug these things together, and we should be good. That's the gist. So, but before we do that, we need this thing to either catch up or get caught up by that other piece of the station. We're going to need to install some reaction wheels on that thing, and we're also going to have to find the point of balance yet again. So we're going to have another kind of daring maneuver here. But so far, so good. We're doing fine. There we go. We're just gonna turn this thing right around. Good thing I have a ton of RCS fuel on this thing. It is saving my ass. Come on. There we go. That looks about right. That's a decently close encounter. 2.5 kilometers at fairly low relative speed. Looks pretty fine to me. You know what? I'm going to drop a proper save here. Because that landing was tricky. I don't want to have to do that again. We also have... Don't we have something else with the... And that satellite repair unit's got 3 days still, so... Right there. Looks like a good place to start maneuvering. Alright, we're gonna go target-wise. I basically need to be on collision course with this thing, so... Point 2 kilometers is not a bad spot. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go RCS retrograde here to just kind of spin myself the right way to brake. All right. There's my target. It's right down there. And at 10-13 meters per second, like this, the RCS thrusters do not completely throw me off. I got enough speed to compensate for the RCS maneuvering, so this is not a bad place to be. And just gonna drop a slight save, and we're gonna get closer. There we go. 1.5 kilometers now. Very, very slow little burn. Pretty sure what we're seeing over there is the big fuel tank we ditched before. Okay, we're 1 kilometer away. Coming along quite nicely. That's a nice little approach. So far, it's been pretty forgiving. Okay. 200 meters or so. Start decelerating a bit more. There we go. We're doing better than our first approach for sure, because we don't have that big old fuel tank to lug around. Overdid it a bit. Why are you spinning? Did I just bump it? I think I bumped it. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, bonk. I bonked it. Alright, that's gonna be a tricky one. Bill, you're gonna have to be a friggin' pro. Here we go. Whoa, Bill, where the hell are you going? All right. So I'm going to wait for the base to kind of spin in the right place. This is not bad. There's one. There we go. That should stabilize it a decent amount. Now that it has some reaction wheels. Am I... Oh, I'm not able to reach. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, please. Whoa. Come on. Okay, this is kind of bad. Nope, not the base. This thing. I need this thing to get closer. No, other way. That way, that way, that way. Please cooperate. God damn it. Okay. It's not very cooperative right now. I know there's a spot here. God damn it. Okay. No, not you. You. No, other way. I said other way. Come on. Get back. We're all kind of drifting about all over the place here. no, no. Come on, just stabilize. All right, that's about as fine as I'll be, I guess. Okay. Now, if I could just, there we go. Steady. All right, that'll do. Pretty sure you need to laser it for it to actually exist. Right? Come on. Okay, I think it worked. At least the base isn't spinning around all over the place anymore. So I think we did it. It's not balanced at all. It's going to be even trickier to land at the last piece. But I think we're fine. Okay, I'm going to go to orbit. And here, we're going to go back to target selection. And I want the Minmus space station as my new target now. Although I should have... Do I even need to go refuel? I think we're fine. No, 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 no. What the hell are you doing? Stop spinning. Just stability assist. Stop spinning. Why are you spinning this much? You should be... Stop that. Just stay in one place. I know it's a lot to ask from any ship in this game. Okay. I feel like it should just go back to Kerbin with this thing. But there is one more piece I'd like to be able to install if I can help it. Because that end doesn't have a docking port yet. I've got a docking port on one end. No, you know what? I'm not gonna mess with it even more. I think it's fine. So let's go to orbit. Turn this thing to prograde. Yep. Oh yeah. JD, I fully believe that this is what happens on every space mission ever. Like, why the hell are you spinning? All right. And now, just gonna burn away here. I'm not even gonna... No, target selection. Don't care. Yeah, don't care. Don't care at all. Just want out of here. That'll do. That'll do for now. And then over here, I'll start planning descent. $178. 12 kilometers is a bit low. Okay, there we go. 49 is just fine. 49 kilometers is going to be perfect. So, Valentina, Bill, and Bob are on their way back home. Yeah, this thing is just spinning because it's out of juice. It's completely out of electricity, but I still have engines. So it should be okay. And it's gonna take a while for it to go home. So I think now is gonna be time to experiment with the drill. Yes, this is the drill ship. The drill part of the base. And I'm going to want to do the same thing that I did before to line up a landing. So we're going to point this thing anti-normal to try to line up the orbit a bit better. And then I'm going to slowly burn and try to figure out which of the two engines is pushing more, and we're going to try to balance out. Because now that we do have reaction wheels and electricity, should be able to figure out which way is pushing more than the other and why this thing is going into a spin. So okay, so it's this side here is pushing more. So I got 15% there and 15 there. Oh, okay. I'm gonna need more than that. Well, let's put you at 100. And let's put you at, let's say, 85. Should be a small enough difference. Okay. Okay, now it's that side is pushing more. So let's say 90. Like, while I'm still in a relatively safe orbit, this is the moment, this is the time to experiment. So I'm just gonna bring it back until it points where I want it to go. And then we're gonna do a slight burn again. And just adjust until it burns evenly enough that I can guide it down. Bit too much. Okay. Let's do 95. Okay, this is pretty stable. This is pretty stable. There we go. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to warp a full orbit. Because now I'm at a point where I kind of have to wait for the moon to spin back into, to have the landing spot kind of here-ish. Because I would much rather not land this thing at night if I could help it. Okay, this is not bad. I think I'm gonna go for one more orbit here. I think one more. Yeah, that's fine. It's just an SOI change. I'm okay with that. Don't show again. Get rid of it. Okay. Alright. So now I could do that. Like this. There we go. Alright. Looking pretty good. Oh, we got ads again. We got ads again. Let's just refill the water. There we go. Stretch out. Okay. At just a 5% difference in thrust, this thing seems to be cooperating a bit better. Alright. Okay, we're still getting a bit more spin here. This side is slightly favored here. I think I burned enough fuel to balance it out. I'm also going to need to go... I've slowed down a bit too much. Alright. Welcome back to the people who were getting ads. I was really just fiddling around to balance out the engines. So now that side is favored. Let's give it 95 instead. That should do. And then what I'm gonna do, yeah, we're gonna put this retrograde, but I'm also gonna go stability assist rather than full on retrograde. Because when we get closer, I'm gonna want to kill my lateral velocity as much as I can. Wheels out. That's good. I don't want to time warp to about there. Keep stability assist to here-ish. Yeah, that should do. That looks fine. I'm going to time warp to about here. Alright, this is looking pretty good. If we have a look. There we go. There's the other station part. It's right there. So... Now what I gotta do is just start shedding speed. Oh, that engine is burning a bit too hard. Nope. Go back to retrograde. Go back to retrograde here. God damn it, bots. Now's not the time. I'm trying to land the thing. Okay. I mean, we're shedding speed, but... the spin's pretty bad. I'm hoping to be able to stabilize. Come on, come on, come on. Spin back into place. We're going quite slow. It's just we don't have a whole lot of altitude left to readjust here. There we go. Okay. All right, we're shedding speed, so this is not bad. There we go. I just need to kind of be mostly falling vertically here, rather than having trajectory adjustments to make. I got wheels. I could drive there to attach to the other base, so... And we're going to be landing on the flat. That's all I needed. Now it's just a matter of... Yeah, I don't need to burn all that much. Just enough to slow down. So this should be fine. This should be perfect. I got plenty of fuel. We could do this. Okay, that was a bit dicey, but we made it. I'm just gonna have to be very, very careful and cognizant of the center of mass of these pieces of the base when I add more. Cannot quick save while about to crash. Well, thanks for your vote of confidence, game. Got him. I'm just relying on my shadow here to see how close I am to touching down. Very nice. There we go. Okay. So let's cut these engines here and start driving, really. This thing has the better solar panels compared to the other one, so I'd rather use the electricity to drive on this one rather than the other, because this thing has bigger batteries too. So this is going to be the one that drives. There we go. It's not going to let me quick save either. I don't want to be going too fast. Because this thing is not made to be super stable while driving. It's not not built for that. It's just built to be able to move around a bit so that the two pieces can attach together. So there's that. And because there's no friction and basically no gravity on the surface of Minmus, I just hold that speed of 12 meters per second and I'm fine. Go. And as long as I don't turn, if I keep going in a straight line, everything should be a-okay. I'm just gonna go in a... I'm not completely lined up, and that's fine. I'm just gonna keep going in a straight line until we get about as close as we can get. And then I'm going to hit the brakes, and then I'm going to turn. Because I don't want to turn at this speed. I don't want to turn at this speed because there's a chance, a pretty significant chance, that we're going to flip over. And I don't want that. So, let's not do that. Pretty sure that 13 meters per second is it's not my top speed, but it's pretty close. All right, we're less than a kilometer away over perfectly flat ground. So as long as I'm not stupid about this, we should be okay. Just gonna start hitting the brakes here. Because there's very, very little friction here on Minmus, so slowing down takes a while. And also, yeah. Let's keep, yeah, hit the brakes. We might overshoot at this rate, but I'm okay with it. So we're just hitting, that was just basically sunrise when I started to get there. And I'm gonna want to have these solar panels lined up to get as much sunlight as I can. Yeah, we overshot. All right. Actually accelerating the other way now. Why is the ship manifest help thingy? No, just go away. Okay, I guess the UI decided it didn't want to cooperate anymore. Fine. So I'm gonna want to park myself kind of that way. That gives me nice, yeah, that gives me very good exposure to the solar panels here. I think that's going to be perfect. So I'm going to hit the brakes right here. Beautiful. And then we're going to switch to the other one. Very slowly. Oh, okay. I'm actually going to turn that around. Because the front of this thing is that way. It's going to be easier to turn it. I'm going to go nice and slow here because I don't want to crash into the other piece either. It's going to be one of the easiest docking maneuvers I've ever done. Because I only have to think in 2D. There we go. That should do. Steady. And plonk. All good. Very nice. So now I can start up the radiators, all of them. Activate radiator. Radiator, 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 and finally, yeah, so all of the radiators are now running. And we are now drilling. Temperature's holding steady. So the radiators are doing their work. Electricity-wise, the solar panels are keeping this thing fed. So we're good. And I can even start processing fuel. Core temp also good here. Radiators doing their work. Electricity holding very steady. Solar panels keeping this thing nice and fed. Good morning, Chow. There we go. This is doing good. And now the drill here. Yeah, it's going to take a long while to mine up all of that ore, but this is why we have so many containers. I could just leave it there. It's going to keep drilling. And this is going to become a nice little refueling base for Minmus. I'm going to be able to keep the station fed in fuel with this thing. So that should be pretty damn good. All right. And that, folks, I believe is going to be enough for now. I think we're going to wrap up the stream. I've been going for quite a while today because I needed to get back on my night shift schedule again. And it's 10:30 now, so I'm basically going to be heading to bed quite soon. I think it's time to raid out. Let's see here. Are we raiding anyone? I am not seeing any of my friends streaming right now, so I'm not even gonna bother raiding. That's gonna be enough. Thank you, everybody, for coming in today, for hanging out. Jim is on. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, yep, we're raiding Jimothy then. No, JD, good. I just forgot that I don't follow Jimothy yet. I'm gonna fix that right now. But yeah, we're raiding Jimothy. Screw this. So, thank you everybody for hanging out. I'll see you soon. Take care, and goodbye.